This is the Chiropractic Marketing Podcast, an on-demand talk radio show that covers internet marketing best practices for chiropractors. I'm your host, Dr. Patrick McNamara. Welcome, everyone, to episode number 46 of the Chiropractic Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Patrick McNamara, and today we're diving into the second episode of our Advanced Conversion Strategy series with something that can literally make or break your entire marketing investment. I'm talking about landing page optimization, how to create pages that immediately establish trust, communicate value, and make it irresistible for visitors to take the next step. Last week, we discussed the conversion crisis that's costing chiropractors thousands of potential patients. Today, we're getting tactical with the solution, building landing pages that actually convert. Here's a statistic that should grab your attention. You have approximately 3 seconds to capture a visitor's interest before they hit the back button and go to your competitor. Did you catch that? 3 seconds. That's less time than it takes to read this sentence out loud. In those crucial first moments, your landing page needs to answer 3 fundamental questions that every visitor has. Am I in the right place? Can this person help me? What do I need to do next? If your landing page doesn't immediately and clearly answer all 3 questions, you've lost that potential patient forever. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to create landing pages that pass the 3-second test and convert visitors into leads and leads into patients. But first, let me share what happened when I helped a practice completely rebuild their landing page approach. This practice was getting about 250 website visitors per month from their SEO efforts, but they were only converting about 8 of those visitors into actual leads. That's roughly a 3% conversion rate, pretty typical for most chiropractic websites. Their main problem was that they were sending all their traffic to their homepage, which was trying to do everything for everyone. It had information about their services, their philosophy, their team, their location, testimonials, and about 15 different things a visitor could click on. It was overwhelming and unfocused. We created a series of condition-specific landing pages, one for back pain, one for headaches, one for auto accidents, one for sports injuries. Each page was laser-focused on one specific problem and one specific solution. The results were dramatic. Within 60 days, their conversion rate jumped from 3% to 18%. Same traffic, but instead of 8 leads per month, they were generating 45 leads. That's nearly a 6 times improvement just from better landing page design. But here's what's really important. Those leads were also higher quality. Because each landing page spoke directly to a specific problem, the people who converted were more qualified and more likely to book appointments. So what makes the difference between a landing page that converts and one that doesn't? Let me break down what I call the anatomy of a high-converting chiropractic landing page. Element number 1, the headline that hooks. Your headline is the first thing visitors see, and it needs to immediately communicate that they're in the right place for their specific problem. Generic headlines like, "Welcome to ABC Chiropractic," or "Quality Chiropractic Care," tell visitors nothing about whether you can solve their problem. Instead, your headline should be problem-specific and benefit-focused, like the following 3 examples. Finally, relief from chronic lower back pain without surgery or dangerous medications. Stop suffering from daily headaches, natural solutions that actually work. Got hurt in a car accident? Get the treatment you need to recover fully. Notice how each headline immediately tells the visitor exactly who this page is for and what benefit they'll receive. Element number 2, the subheadline that supports. Your subheadline should expand on your main headline and provide additional credibility or urgency like the following. Discover how our proven 3-step treatment protocol has helped over 500 local patients return to pain-free living. Join the thousands of people who have found lasting headache relief through our natural drug-free approach. Time is critical after an auto accident. Start your recovery today with our specialized treatment program. Element number 3, visual elements that build trust. The visual design of your landing page communicates professionalism and trustworthiness before visitors even read your content. This includes a clean, professional design that's easy to scan, high-quality photos of you and your facility, trust indicators like certifications, awards, or professional affiliations, patient testimonials with photos when possible, before and after images where appropriate and compliant. Remember, people make decisions emotionally and justify them rationally. The visual impression of your landing page heavily influences that emotional decision. Element number 4, clear value proposition. Your value proposition explains why someone should choose you over other chiropractors in your area. This isn't about listing your services. It's about communicating the unique benefit you provide. Examples of strong value propositions: the only practice in city specializing exclusively in sports injury recovery. Get results in half the time with our advanced spinal decompression technology. Family chiropractic care with evening and weekend appointments available. Element number 5, social proof that convinces. Social proof is one of the most powerful conversion elements you can include. This can be patient testimonials that tell complete stories, before and after case studies, numbers that demonstrate your experience, for example, over 10,000 successful treatments, professional credentials and certifications, reviews from Google or other platforms. The key is using social proof that's specific to the condition your landing page addresses. If it's a back pain page, use testimonials from back pain patients. Element number 6, a lead magnet that provides value. Not every visitor is ready to book an appointment immediately. A lead magnet captures contact information from people who want to learn more but aren't ready to commit. Effective lead magnets for chiropractors include condition-specific guides like the Complete Guide to Overcoming Chronic Back Pain, exercise videos or demonstrations, self-assessment tools, educational reports on treatment options. The key is making your lead magnet highly specific to the problem your landing page addresses. Element number 7, a clear, compelling call to action. Your call to action, or CTA, tells visitors exactly what to do next. Most chiropractic websites have weak generic CTAs like contact us or learn more. Strong CTAs are specific and benefit-focused. For example, schedule your pain relief consultation, get your free back pain assessment, download your headache relief guide today, book your auto injury evaluation. You should have both a primary CTA, usually to book an appointment, and a secondary CTA, usually to download your lead magnet. Element number 8, minimal navigation and distractions. This might be the most important element that practices get wrong. Your landing page should have minimal navigation options. Remember, the goal is to get visitors to take one specific action. Every additional link or menu option you include gives them a reason to leave without converting. The most effective landing pages often have no navigation menu at all, or just a simple header with your logo and phone number. Now let me share the biggest mistake I see chiropractors make with landing pages. They try to educate too much instead of motivating action. Your landing page isn't the place to explain every detail of your treatment approach or share your entire philosophy of care. Its job is to generate enough interest and trust to get the visitor to take the next step. In other words, save the detailed education for after they've expressed interest. Here's another critical mistake. using the same landing page for every traffic source. Someone who finds you through a Google search for chiropractor near me has different needs and motivations than someone who clicks on a Facebook ad about headache relief or someone who comes from a blog post about auto accident injuries. Your landing pages should match the intent and context of how people found you. Let me give you a practical example of how this works. If someone searches for back pain treatment in your city and clicks on your ad, they should land on a page specifically about back pain treatment, not your general homepage. The headline should mention back pain, the testimonials should be from back pain patients, the lead magnet should be back pain focused, and the call to action should be about back pain relief. This alignment between search intent and landing page content can dramatically improve your conversion rates. Now let me address something important: mobile optimization. Over 60% of your traffic is coming from mobile devices, but most chiropractic landing pages are designed primarily for desktop viewing. Mobile optimization isn't just about making your page look good on a phone, it's about optimizing the conversion experience for mobile users. This means large, easy-to-tap buttons, simple forms that are easy to fill out on small screens, phone numbers that enable one-click calling, fast loading times. Mobile users are even less patient than desktop users. Minimal typing required. Here's a simple test. Pull up your landing page on your phone and try to complete the action you want visitors to take. If it's frustrating or difficult for you, it's definitely frustrating for your potential patients. Let's shift gears and discuss a few conversion tactics that work particularly well for chiropractic practices. For urgency and scarcity, consider headlines like New Patient Special. Save $150 on your initial consultation. Only 5 spots available this week. Don't let your pain get worse. Schedule your assessment today. For risk reversal, use wordage like satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. No improvement after 30 days. We'll refund your treatment cost. For limited time offers, clearly outline things like free consultation for auto accident victims. Call within 48 hours. This month only, free digital x-rays with new patient exam. But be careful with these tactics. They need to be genuine and compliant with healthcare advertising regulations. Here's something most chiropractors don't realize. You should be testing and optimizing your landing pages continuously. Small changes can have big impacts on conversion rates. Things like different headline variations, button colors and sizes, form field requirements, testimonial placement, and call to action wording. I worked with a practice that increased conversions by 35% just by changing their CTA button from submit to get my free pain assessment. Let that sink in. One word change created a 35% improvement. This is why successful practices treat landing page optimization as an ongoing process, not a one-time project. Now, let me talk about something that's often overlooked: the post-conversion experience. What happens after someone fills out your form or downloads your lead magnet is just as important as getting them to convert in the first place. Your thank you page should confirm what they can expect next, provide additional value like bonus content and helpful tips, include your contact information, and set proper expectations for follow-up. Many practices miss this opportunity to continue building trust and providing value. Here's a 3-second test framework you can use to audit your current landing pages. Have someone unfamiliar with your practice look at your landing page for 3 seconds, then ask them, what is this page about? Who is it for? What are they supposed to do? If they can't answer all 3 questions immediately, your landing page needs work. For the mobile test, use your phone to visit your landing page and try to complete the desired action. Note any friction points or frustrations. For the competitor test, look at your landing page next to your top 3 local competitors. Does yours clearly communicate why someone should choose you instead of them? Now, let me address the elephant in the room. Creating effective landing pages takes time and expertise. Most chiropractors don't have the bandwidth to design, write, test, and optimize landing pages while running a practice. This is why many successful practices either invest in training to understand these principles deeply, or they work with specialists who can implement proven landing page systems for them. For example, if you hire me, you essentially have two options. Option number one, learn to do it yourself with the CMW method. If you have more time than money and want to understand these systems inside and out, the CMW method is my comprehensive training program where I teach everything I've learned about building high-converting funnels for chiropractic practices. In Module 6, I teach the anatomy of a perfect marketing funnel and the 4 essential components needed to move prospects from initial interest to new patients. Module 7 covers creating lead magnets that can generate 2 to 10 times more leads than traditional approaches. And Module 8 focuses on making the right first impression to avoid dead-end funnels where prospects consume content but never take action. You can learn more about the CMW method at chiropracticmarketing.us. That's chiropracticmarketing.us. Option number 2, have everything done for you with chiropractic marketing websites. If you have more money than time and want a completely hands-free solution, Chiropractic Marketing Websites is my full-service marketing agency that provides everything a chiropractor needs to implement fully optimized landing pages. We build everything for you: the landing pages, the lead magnets, the email sequences, the entire conversion system. So it's completely turnkey. You can learn more at chiropracticmarketingwebsites.com or simply go to getcmw.com. That's getcmw.com. The choice really comes down to this. If you have more time than money, the CMW method is a great place to start. If you have more money than time, chiropractic marketing websites is the way to go. But whether you implement these strategies yourself or work with someone else, the key is understanding that landing page optimization isn't optional in today's competitive market. Your competitors are getting better at this every day. The practices that master conversion optimization will capture an increasingly larger share of the available patients in every market. Here's your action item for this week. Pick your highest traffic landing page, or create one if you don't have any, and run it through the 3-second test, the mobile test, and the competitor comparison. Document what needs improvement, then start with the highest impact changes first. Remember, small improvements in conversion rates create massive improvements in patient acquisition. If a 5% improvement in conversion rates can triple your new patients, like we discussed last week, imagine what a properly optimized landing page could do for your practice. In our next episode, we're going to dive into contact forms that actually get filled out, the specific psychology behind form design, what questions to ask, how to minimize friction, and how to turn form submissions into scheduled appointments. Because getting someone to your landing page is only half the battle. Converting them into a lead is where the real magic happens. All right, that wraps things up for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to the Chiropractic Marketing Podcast. Before you go, remember to subscribe to my podcast on your favorite platform, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Audible, YouTube Podcasts, Spotify, or others. I've got you covered. If you need to see a full list of supported platforms, simply visit chiropracticmarketingpodcast.com. Last but certainly not least, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Apple Podcasts. Your reviews not only help build awareness of what I'm talking about, but also give me a good indication of how I'm doing. Be nice, be fair, but definitely be honest. I would greatly appreciate it, and so will future listeners. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.